Hello, welcome to the Studio Talks. My name's James Swift.
I'm Josh McNorton, and our guest today is
Junior Dayvis.
Hey, Junior, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Cool. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
That's all right.
Aye, surviving. The same as everyone, really.
Yeah. How are you doing in the lockdown? And do you have any advice for people?
You know, the lockdown for me, right, has been a source of really material for songwriting. And I've written about 8 songs in lockdown so far.
Oh, really?
I've been prolific, you know.
Oh, nice.
So far, I think like mentally, it does strain on you a little bit. So yeah, for me, you know, it's not been easy, but it's not, but it's, you know, it goes with the territory. It's what we've got to do to stay safe. So you just got to get on with it, really. Yeah, my advice to people really is to you've got to have a routine. I think get a routine together, because you know it's gonna be for a decent amount of time. So that's what we've done in our house. We've got a routine. We all got our jobs to do. We stick to it. I do the dishes every day. I don't care who's made a mess, how many dishes there is. That's my job, and I take my time to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to keep to a routine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think that's key for where we are now.
That's it. Yeah, you got to have a plan, because if you get up in the day and you haven't got, because you're just going around the same thing over and over again. So you got to have a plan and stick to it. You know what I mean? And that's what we've done. We've stuck to the plan for the 8 weeks that it's worked so far. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Cool.
How did you get involved in the studio?
Oh, you know what? Right. I'm wearing a T-shirt from Wrecked 2012, right? And I've probably been involved with the studio, the old studio as well as the new, for must be over 20 odd years at least. And this T-shirt is from Wrecked All Day 2012. I just read you the names on the names on this super little gig was Sir Whitfield, me, the Naughty Corner, the Chimps, Dean Edwards, Greg Oldfield, Gog Magog, Gentle Scars, Pete Bentham, Dinner Ladies, the Pundwellers, and Merry Hells. You know.
Oh wow, that's a really good lineup, isn't it?
It's a cracking lineup. So the studio's been, when it was attached to the Queen Hall, that's the first time I went in there. I was doing drama. That's what I studied. I studied drama at college and then university. But I made my debut in a play at the studio. Well, I tell you, no, I made my debut in a play with Louise Nolte, like donkeys years ago. I think it was in either the Vic or the Snig. Can't remember. Years ago, I think before Finn was born. That's how long ago it was. So yeah, I've been involved with the studio for on and off, doing various things for years, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know like this is kind of to do with the next question. I know you've been performing there for loads of performances there. You did the live performance the other week on on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, what would you say the difference is between doing it live and actually doing it pre-recorded?
You know, I tell you what, right? Doing it pre-recorded, I think, is harder than doing it live, because when you're doing it live, you've only got one shot. And whether you make a mistake or not, that's the shot you've got.
Yeah.
You know, and plus you've got an audience there, and the adrenaline's flowing. When you're doing it pre-recorded, you don't want to make a mistake when you're pre-recording it. So the pressure is on to get it right. You know, when it's pre-recorded, and so and I don't know about many artists, but I know when they say when the camera is switched on or whatever it is, you get a bit nervous.
Definitely,
because, yeah, you know what I mean. But I prefer a live audience any day, because I can communicate, I can have a rapport with them.
I think that's it, isn't it? It's the sense of people, isn't it? Because if you're doing it just in front of a camera, you become very aware of what you're doing, I think. Yeah.
I've written loads of songs, but sometimes when I'm recording a song, it probably take me about 15, 20 takes to get the one take right, because I start playing and I'm playing and then I forget a lyric, I missed the chord, you know, and then start again, you know, and it's harder. But as you see, when you're playing live, that's your shot, and you just do it. Well, no matter if you mess up, you just got to do it. And you know what I mean. So yeah, definitely live audience is the best for me.
What inspired you to pursue music?
You know, when I was a kid, cause I was born in England, but I grew up in the West Indies, right? And when I was a kid, I wanted to learn the steel band, learn to play the steel pan, and I couldn't. And then someone in our village had a guitar, and I looked at it and I thought, I'd never be able to play that. It looks too complicated. And I forgot about it. And then when I moved back to England, I was watching Top of the Pops, and I saw the Police, Sting doing Roxanne, and I thought, you know what? I've always liked music. I thought I could do that. And then I got a guitar, and then I started, because I as a kid, I loved Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, you know, Calypso, all that kind of stuff, you know. So then I just started learning to play the guitar. Well, at first I was writing lyrics and poetry, but I couldn't play anything. And I gave my music. I gave the lyrics to someone to do some music, and the music that came back wasn't what I liked. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to learn to play as well. And then I just started seeing Sting and all that in my head. I thought, you know, I'm going to learn to play, and I'm left-handed, so that was harder because I didn't know anyone else who played guitar. Plus, he was left-handed. So all the books are written for right-handers. So when I'm looking at the books for right-handers, everything's upside down. And when I try to say to people, they think it all looks the same. I said, no. I'm looking with a left-handed brain.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to do it. It's backwards, isn't it? You've got to work it.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, would you like to play a song for us now?
Yeah. I'll play a song for you now. This song is a very old song of mine that I wrote years and years ago, and I've never really played it. I never really played it at a gig, I don't think. It's called Pretty Frocks, and it goes like this. I never knew my father. He left home when I was 1 month old. Mama struggled to bring up 5 kids on her own. But she made sure we never went without. But as kids, all we did was scream and shout. She never lost her temper. She was a good woman. There's no one better. God bless her cotton socks. She wore pretty frocks. God bless her cotton socks. She wore pretty frocks. She kept me out of danger. At the time I was a rebellious teenager, but I was just a kid having fun. And I wish that she was here to see a little boy and the man I grew up to be. She was a good woman. She always did the best she can. But God bless her cotton socks. She wore pretty frocks. God bless her cotton socks. She wore pretty frocks. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That was Pretty Frocks.
That was really good. That was really, really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Some of it's true, some of it isn't. You know, you got to add to it. I mean, you know, it's just about growing up in a household where the father or the parent, one parent is gone and one parent struggle to just bring up the kids, but doing the best that they can. Basically, you know. And there's a lot of single parents who is in that situation. You know, I never grew up with a mum or dad. You know what I mean? So I know what it's like to not have a mum or not have a dad as you know. But that's the way it is. You just got to get on with it.
That's really
well, me and you come from a single parent family, don't we, James?
We do, yeah, we do.
And I lost my mum a few years ago, so I kind of understand like where you're coming from there. Like, not
yeah, exactly. You know, there's a lot of kids that were in that same situation. So the song just came out of that, really. You know, as I say, you know, not growing up with my mum or not growing up with my dad or stuff like that. But you know, that's the way it is. You deal with the hands that you've been dealt. You work with the hands that you've been dealt, and that's it.
So you write a lot of songs that are very. I've noticed that you have a lot of songs that are very like personal.
Personal influence.
I'm just wondering, is it hard for you to personally? I'm saying person too many times. I might not.
That's fine.
You write a lot of songs that have a lot of personality in it. I'm just wondering, is it hard for you to put personal details into songs?
Not really. I try and make sure not to be too. I don't know if the word graphic is right. You know, I don't know. But I try to write songs that people will be able to relate to. No, because it's not. It's because sometimes you can make stuff up, but sometimes if you write stuff that is real, most of the time people can relate. Relate to this when they listen to it and see themselves. Everyone will see themselves in different ways in the song. It doesn't, you know, a song might mean something to me, and when you listen to it, it means something completely different to you. But that's okay, you know. A song can mean whatever it means to anyone at a particular time. So I think it's if you write it in that way, then it's got longevity, you know. And I think that's how I try and approach it, because ultimately I'm a kind of a people watcher. I listen, and you know, I like say earwigging. You know, when people say stuff, I'm always looking for song titles. So every time anyone's speaking or if I'm watching some program on TV, I'm thinking someone will say something. I thought, oh, there's a song in there somewhere, and I write it down. It might never happen, but I've got it there just in case it does. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, I don't even know what I'm doing when I'm writing a song. The songs they just come.
That kind of goes on to like, how do you personally write songs? You
know, it's sometimes I can't write a song for toffee. Like, there's nothing that'll come to me, and then some days I'm full of inspiration. And I think what I do, my approach, is basically I'll pick the guitar up. If I've got an idea, I'll pick the guitar. I'll just start strumming. I just play chords. I'll play any chord, sing any melody, and see what happens. With the words, sometimes the words will come first. Sometimes the music will come first. Depends. The title. Like, I wrote a song years ago called "The Trees of Mozambique," and that was a title I had for about a few years before I wrote it. And the latest song, like Elvis is King, I had the title for Elvis is King for about 4 years before I wrote it. I had the idea of the double Monday Hermit, the Bishop, and the Monk, and I just had it. I was watching TV and I heard it, and I wrote it down. And then one day, I just wrote this song in about 15, 20 minutes. But the idea was like 4 years, just waiting to happen. And sometimes like that, I don't think you can force a song. I think it just comes. I couldn't sit down and go, unless it's something that I'm writing from where I've got to do some research, and then I can pick from the research and write lyrics. But if I'm writing something just out of my head, I couldn't sit down and think, right, what am I going to write about today? That's impossible. Well, for me, that'd be impossible.
Yeah, I'm very much the same with that.
You know, you're going to have to write about, haven't you? And I think some people think as well, some people think songwriting is easy, but songwriting is not easy. What do you think? I think it's, yeah, what do you think, songwriting?
I think
because you write songs, don't you?
Yeah. I think like some songs write themselves. Like there's, if it's very much like you, where if I've got a topic in my head, I'll very much like just write it all down. And but there are songs where it will take me weeks to properly get every word just right.
Because
that's it,
isn't it? That's it.
I always find that the last like line off like a chorus or verse is never right. Like, I'm always like, that needs to change immediately.
That's it. I change stuff all the time. I'm constantly, when I'm singing a song, when I'm writing a song, I'll write it, and then I'll do the first draft, and then once the first draft is done, I've got something to work with, and then I'll go back and I'll be in bed at night, and something will come to me, and I'll write it down. Next day I'll get up, I'll put it in, and then yeah, that work, oh, that doesn't work, and then until I'm happy before I play it live. You know? But, it takes a while.
Found lately, I've been writing songs twice where I'll have like the most basic of drafts where it doesn't really make any sense, but the words kind of fit and rhyme and stuff, and then I'll go back and add the more specific parts in later on. I love the process of songwriting. I love it.
I think that question's probably one of my favourite because it's very fascinating to hear the different way every musician writes the songs.
Yeah, it's good because I think I showed you Ryan Adams, and I've done this before. I've listened to David Bowie and Ryan Adams, and I've written songs where I couldn't come up with anything, and I've picked a magazine up, I picked the newspaper, and what I've done, I've taken words out of the magazines, and I'm thinking I've put them together and make a song. And I've done that. I've done that a few times where trying to get inspiration. I've just done, you know what? I'll read the magazine and then just put sentences out, and put them together and make them make sense. You know, and come up with a story. You know what I mean? And I think everyone's different. Everyone's different on how you write songs. And some songs, as you say, they don't have to have a chorus. You can write a song is how you want it to be. I think as the writer, you've got carte blanche to write how you want to write. You don't have to follow a format.
No. I always like that with as a songwriter. It is almost your own rules, isn't it? Like if you've as you say, if you decide that there's no chorus in the song, then there's no chorus in the song or stuff.
Exactly. Take a song like "There She Goes" by The Lars. That's just basically a chorus all the way through. There's no verses.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you can if you come up with something catchy, and that's the catchiest thing you can come with for the melody you've got. Leave it at that. Don't try and force anything else. If that's how it is, that's how it is. That's what I say.
What advice would you give to musicians who want to pursue music?
Right. I've thought about this, and I think if you want to pursue music to make money, forget it. Just pack it in now and go and get a real job. If you're gonna pursue music to make money or be a mega star, just pack it in, forget it. If you want to pursue music because you love it, then yeah. You know what I mean? It's very few musicians make any money out of this business. Very few. I know people think when they see people on TV, the mega rich and all that. Half of them have got no money. They're just mules. You know what I mean? So if they love a music, yeah, play music all day. If you want to be a millionaire, you're better off doing the lottery or work it.
You're right there, I think. Yeah.
Work hard. You're never gonna. Just do it because you love it.
Because I suppose it's like for every big band there's about 10 others more than 10.
Oh yeah. Because the music business, that's what it is. It's business.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's business. It's no music. You don't. And the perception is that X Factor gives people the wrong perception of what music is really about, because people think that, oh yeah, I go on X Factor, I'll be famous, and it doesn't work like that. It's a business, and I've read so many stories of young people who've gone into it and then nothing's happened and they're distraught. And I always see people going, "Oh, I've been doing music for 3 days, and this is my last chance. And I'm 18 years old." I'm thinking, it's your last day 18. It's like, behave yourself. Just do it because you love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple as that. And that's the advice I give. It's you gotta love music.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that?
So where do people find your music online?
That's the thing. People could find if you type in Junior Dayvis music on Facebook, it's there. It's on YouTube as well. But I think it's hard to find because what I need to do, I'm rubbish on social media. So what I need to do is get my stuff all in one place. But if you type in Junior Dayvis music on Facebook, then I've got loads of stuff on there. Plus, I've got loads of stuff on my Facebook, Junior Dayvis. There's I've got all the stuff I do, live stuff, you know, that I do on there, you know. And yeah, Junior Dayvis music. It's just, but it's Junior Dayvis with a Dayvis. It's not like Davis. Like some people spell my name as Davies. That was it. Yes, because I'm it's full time. I do music. You know, so, yeah.
Well, that's excellent.
So, yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Junior. That was absolutely boss.
No, I absolutely loved it, guys. You know, definitely. This is my first podcast ever. I didn't even know what a podcast was until you asked me. Hopeless with technology, man. I haven't got a clue. I was panicking today, thinking, what's going to happen? I'm going to press the wrong button or something, and it's not going to go. It's not going to work.
Honestly, I'm like that. I'm like that still when I'm on many episodes in.
Honestly, with this live streaming though, since this lockdown, I've learned a lot about live streaming and stuff like that. I'm all set up. I'm in the Marley suite, but I've named it the Marley suite. You know, and since that, I've learned a lot about it. But you know, it's been great talking to you guys, and hopefully we'll be back in the studio together again, live, talking and shaking hands.
Hopefully so,
as we used to do.
I'll see you soon, Junior.
See you later.
Thanks a lot.
I'll see you soon.
Hey, cheers. Thanks a lot. Take it easy. See you, Josh.
See you later.